So we are breaking down chickens. We break down about 75 chickens about every 6 months. And so we've got a wonderful chicken right here that needs to be broken down. So I thought it'd be kind of, I've got a quick video that I've put out in the past, but I kind of wanted to break it down, kind of take it real slow. I am gonna have this camera up in the way a little bit just so you kind of get an overhead view, if you will, of the process. So, and then stay tuned because I'm gonna do it blindfolded. I think it's so easy that you can definitely do it blindfolded. So, all right, so first thing first when breaking down a chicken is understanding which knife to use. So I think everyone's tendencies are like to go for like the biggest chef's knives possible. But I mean, look at this thing. This thing's longer than the actual chicken itself. This one, a little bit better, but it doesn't have any give to it. Obviously on the other spectrum, you've got small paring knives, and this just looks ridiculous. The best knives, two knives for this are kind of like a smaller blade knife. This one's my current favorite one to use. It's from Shun, and then you have knives like this from like Dexter. These are knives that most restaurants use, and they're great because they've got good flex to them. So when like you're cutting and you're really trying to get around that bone, you can do that. They're also great for filleting fish as well. But this one's kind of been my favorite here the last couple weeks. So I always, you got a couple different ways you could start. I'm going to start with the breast and just kind of start working around the breast, break down one side, then we'll go to the other half. So go down, find that breastbone that's right there on top. There we go, found it. And then, as you can see, I'm just kind of work against that bone. Kind of just work my knife against that bone. Beautiful. There we go. And should have cut there. There we go. All right, now I'm wanting to make a French cut out of this side, so we're gonna find right in between that bone. That leaves us with this. Now, obviously, this right here is gonna look very odd. For French bone-in chicken, we're gonna take it down to this nub. Look right there, we're gonna save that off to the side. That can go into some chicken stock. Here's your chicken wings. Here is your French style chicken breast. So you got this right here. Still some work that needs to be done on this though. So we're gonna get our knife, kind of work around. This is one of my favorite ways to kind of butcher down chicken. It kind of makes it look elevated. It's really not that much work. So we got it. I'm just gonna kind of scrape the bone. Try to get everything down here to the end. Flip it over. And once we got it all down to about down here, then I can get the big boy out. Take it crosshatch across there and bring it off. All right, that's your basic French. Now, you got your tenderloin down here. It's making my thing crazy uneven, so I'm gonna take that off just so I don't have a massively uneven. And then again, skin is good. We're gonna get that nice crispy skin. French breast is super easy to do, great way to elevate. We'll do a cooking video. The next video will be actually me cooking this bad boy, making it look delicious. Then for our thighs, you're gonna hear this wonderful sound, a cracking sound that lets you know that this chicken was separated right there at the bone. And now you've got the drum and the thigh. If you want to break that down even further, you can give it another little pop. There we go. Nice thigh, little drumette, ready to go. All right, let's break down this other side. Bringing it back over. We've already kind of pre-split this off to the side here. Again, I'm gonna work this all the way down. Do what I didn't on that time. Do a little cut down the side here. All right. Find that bone. Now, you're really not trying to cut through bone. You're really trying to find the joints. Ultimately, if the joints is what you're trying to cut through. We'll go ahead and take that off. Holding this thing like a wild axe bear. There we go. Not a lot of meat left on there. Now you do have your oysters that are kind of up here that you could probably snag off of there. All right. Got our French cut again. You got your breasts. You could, in theory, cut it right there. You've got your whole two-bone wing section. It's not exactly what I'm needing for in my next video, so I'm going to keep them down just to the wings. Give it a little snap. Oop, a little snap. There we go. There we go. Wing off to the side. Tenderloin again, kind of making it uneven. Cut that tenderloin off. Bada bing, bada boom. Chicken is one of the easiest things to butcher. That's why I kind of like growing them here. It's really not that much work. If you can hear that sizzling and cracking sound behind us. If you haven't seen the video for squash relish, we have squash relish canning behind us if you hear that crackling sound. So make sure that you we'll put this video right here if you're looking to make some squash relish. One of my favorite condiments to make, especially on some beautifully seared chicken. Some collard greens, speaking my southern boy language. There we go. Look. Got it all scraped up to here. Flip it upside down. And taking it to this bone right here. Go diagonally across. Chop right there. And there you go. Sometimes you'll hear it called the airline breast or French breast. Essentially what happens is as it cooks, that bone kind of curls over. Just kind of looks really good. And I hope this helps. And I think this is just a very easy process for breaking down chicken. It's one of my favorite easy things to break down. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments below. Be happy to answer. Again, my name's Jonathan. This is Homesteading Chef. We're super glad that you're here.